woke up this morning and I just felt so like I had this buzz about me, I had this energy, and it won't make a whole lot of sense to you, but for me, when I woke up this morning, it was because there is a change in the air, because as I'm filming this, it is officially for me the 1st of November, and I wasn't expecting to feel like the shift in my brain and like in the house which sounds really strange, but like I wasn't expecting to feel such a change. But I just woke up and I was like, ding dong merrily on high, it's time for the pumpkins to go away, it's time to have our Christmas decor sort out. Don't get me wrong, autumn is like my favourite time of year ever. I love it so much, and I just think it's the most beautiful time of year, and I savour every moment of it because it kind of only lasts 2 months. Once you hit November, people start talking about Christmas, and it kind of like all then turns into that, doesn't it? You have like autumn is 2 months, and then you have like festive 2 months, and then you have January and February, which is just like get through winter. So yeah, plans for today. It is Saturday. I have a few things in like my mental checklist that I want to get done today. Number one, I have actually cleared most of the pumpkins from the house already. I made a start on it yesterday afternoon. So behind you, I'm looking at a big like section in the corner of our bedroom where all my cushions are piled high, my pumpkins are piled high, everything is just like shoved into that section because it needs to go underneath me. It needs to go under the bed. So this is like an ottoman bed that lifts up. All of my decor pretty much goes under here, and all of the Christmas bits need to come out. I'm going to kind of slowly start decorating like over the course of this week, just so that I can naturally get ahead of a bit of content ready for the week following. But overall, the plan is to have a sort through, do kind of similar to when I did the pumpkins, have like a keep and a giveaway pile. And then also, I feel like we can change the mug cupboard. I feel like, yes, it might still be autumn for some people, but the pumpkins are kind of like, after Halloween, the pumpkins are done. The pumpkins are going away for another year. So we're going to put all of the pumpkin mugs away, all of the autumn mugs away, and we're going to switch it out for all of the festive mugs, which may quite honestly be my favourite part of the whole day. I also have a bit of a task that I need to do basically as soon as I go downstairs, which I will talk to you about when we get down there, because James has been busy DIYing again for me, which is exciting. I do have some new pyjamas on. I have new pyjamas and I have new nails actually, and I feel like they match pretty well. I'm going to stop rabbiting on. I am so excited to make a start on some bits in the house today and to share it with all of you, because I just feel like I get to share it with my friends that aren't physically here, but we can chat to each other through the screen and we can enjoy it together, and I think it's going to be a really cozy day. Make sure you have your favourite hot drink, make sure you're snuggled up. If you have your pyjamas on, you get bonus points. Let's head downstairs. I'll show you my pyjamas first. Okay, before I head downstairs, I will show you the pyjamas. So this is how they look. I don't know if the light is doing them justice, like the colour, that's it, there we go, that's probably the accurate colour. They're like a lovely sort of dusky pink sort of colour. They're really sweet. They've got this lovely little velvet piping detail. They're really, really cozy actually. If you can get your hands on these, they are so comfy. They're 100% cotton. I'm trying not to walk into Jasper. I think they're sold out in quite a lot of sizes, but if you can get your hands on them, I mean, just look how cozy and festive they are. I love them so much. Now, something that I do need to get done this morning, prepare yourselves for the shock that is the guest bedroom. Yeah, this is a situation that needs to be resolved. The reason for this, the reason that basically my entire wardrobe is not in the wardrobe, is actually because James did a little project for me last night, which was so kind of him, because I was racking my brains. I basically have my wardrobe split between the cupboard in here and the cupboard in the snug room. The one in the snug room is basically like my coats, my workwear, like my dresses, my fancy outfits that I don't wear every day, and then all of my everyday stuff. goes in this wardrobe here, and if you would have seen like previous videos, you'll know that there's 2 rails basically. So like my jeans and my cardigans go on the bottom rail, and then all of my jumpers go on the top. Now, since I've been, this is my to sell pile, by the way. This is my clear out pile that I need to take photos of. There is a lot of stuff in this pile, like a lot of stuff, so I need to get all of that on Vinted. But yeah, basically I realized since I've been like investing a bit more in my jumpers, and I've been spending a bit more and improving the materials that I'm wearing, which I have absolutely no regrets doing, I shouldn't really be hanging the jumpers. They should be folded. And I've noticed with a couple that I've bought recently, there's one that I'm going to put on in a moment, so you'll see the new one that I bought that I absolutely am obsessed with. But I've noticed that the corner of like the edge of the hangers is like kind of like distorting the material, and so I thought, right, I need to fold them. And I have absolutely nowhere to put folded clothes. Like, I just have rails, and I don't have any like chest of drawers anywhere. The bedside tables have got like my toiletries and stuff in, so yeah, I had a bit of a storage problem. So what James has done for me, which I basically drew out for him and we measured it out, is he has created, excuse me, he has created some shelves for me, which is amazing. So he's moved the top rail up, which is perfect. That is like the maximum height that I can reach. So I was like, you can't go any higher than that. And then I have 6 shelves, which are lovely and deep as well, for me to fold all of my stuff in. So my jeans, my cardigans, my jumpers. And he literally bought the sheets of MDF from B&Q, and then they cut everything for you. I think they cut a certain amount for free, and then anything above that is like £1.50 to cut. So it worked out way cheaper than buying a piece of furniture. I think all of the materials, including like the glue and the cutting, it came to like less than £50. Jasper's trying to get out now. There you go. So yeah, one of my tasks this morning, I need to put this away, is to get everything here in here. We did have a tragedy yesterday. I don't know when it happened, but I noticed that my cardigan was looking a little bit smaller than it had before, and I'll be completely honest, I was feeling a little bit hormonal yesterday, and I spotted it, and I called James, and I was just like crying on the phone. I was physically crying when I saw this, because I was like, what on earth am I gonna do? So yeah, it's safe to say that this has shrunk to approximately a child's age 10. I'm going to do my best with this. I have an idea. I have been successful with one thing in the past that I managed to save when it did happen, with like a wool garment. So I'm maybe going to tackle that tomorrow, because I don't know if I don't have the time, and we're going to have 2 dogs in the house today because Ronnie is coming over later, and it's going to need to like lie flat on the kitchen floor. So that will be a task for tomorrow. So until then, it won't be going into the wardrobe because it has shrunk to half the size. The wardrobe is officially done, and I feel so good that it is now complete. And how much more space do I have? Like, this is exactly what I wanted it to be. I have a lot of knitwear, so at this time of year this is very, very useful for me. Obviously in the summer I will have more tops that get hung on rails, but kind of all of this section will be gone, and I'll still have plenty of cardigans that I can kind of just spread out a bit more, and I could use it for like shorts and things. Not that I really wear shorts, but I can use it for a variety of different things. So yeah, James has officially worked his magic again, and I absolutely love it. I've properly got dressed as well, so I'm no longer in my pyjamas. I've popped some of my comfy jeans on. They could maybe do with a bit of an iron, but we'll go with it. And this is the new jumper that I have purchased, and I have to say I love it so much. Now, anyone that, I feel like there's probably quite a lot of you that watch Hannah Adkins' YouTube channel. She actually shared this. It was one of those situations where as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to buy that immediately. Like, it has to be purchased. So I went on and I used her discount code and I literally just ordered it straight away. And I thought, if I don't absolutely love it, I will send it back because it is a little bit more of an investment, but as you can see, I do absolutely love it. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the main event. I think the first thing I'm going to do, because I do feel like I really need a cup of tea, is I'm going to head downstairs and I am going to get all of the mugs taken out and get all of the winter mugs out. You might remember when I did the mug changeover for autumn, I made like a comment that I didn't have as many festive mugs as I thought I did. It's because I wasn't looking in the right place. I actually came across some the other day and I was like, oh, that's where my mugs are. So it's safe to say I do have quite a few festive mugs. So we'll go and do that first. We'll make a cozy cup of tea and then we will head upstairs to the main event and get all of the Christmas bits out and have a bit of a chat through. Okay, it is officially time to say goodbye to the autumn mugs. Oh, I feel so sad. I feel excited that we're changing things up, but I'm really gonna miss them. All of my home sense mugs, my anthropology mug. Oh my gosh, I think this probably got the most love this year. I love it so much. I mean, you could probably still use it at the moment, to be fair. It kind of isn't like restricted to autumn, but yeah, we have a few mugs to take out. Now, everybody take a deep breath. This is what we're dealing with. It's safe to say we have more festive mugs than we have autumn mugs. I hadn't quite appreciated how many I have. So yeah. I feel like a discussion needs to be had. I also have, I don't know if you can spot some bits on the table behind me. We have a bit of an unboxing to do as well. So there is plenty to chat about. But we have a lot of mugs to discuss. The sun has just gone in, so I'm so sorry if it's just got really dark. First of all, we have our matching mug and saucer. We have our little Sophie Allport mug here, which is honestly one of my favourites. I think it's such a sweet mug. We have one of my first Christmas mugs. This is one that I got from the garden centre quite a few years ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago now, probably 5. We have the matching L&J mugs. I love these so much. We have little Lindsay and James ones. So James's has got a little winter hat. These are anthropology. And then I've got the L on a little like gingerbread looking house. So they will be going in. We have, I think this is Matalan, this one, which is a lovely like green wintry forest mug. And then I've got again a couple of small ones. This is, where is this? Oh, this is the one that I got from Zoo House the other week. And this one I actually got from TikTok shop. Can you believe that? Isn't it so gorgeous? I have Winter Wonderland. I feel like this was the range. We have all my new ones. So we have the ones that I got from the range, this one and this one, and this one that I got last week when we did our little haul together. I also then have my B&M one, which I got this year. Absolutely flipping adorable. And then I think this is also the range. I think maybe I'll give this one away this year. I think it's really, really cute, but I feel like I have nicer mugs, although I do really love that side of it. And then I also have my B&M one, my cozy mug, which is just the ultimate hot chocolate mug. Like, how could you go wrong with that? It is so gorgeous. So yeah, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 15. We have 15 Christmas mugs. we are done. Stage 1 complete. The mug cupboard has officially been changed over for the festive season and I'm so happy with it. Oh my gosh. I managed to fit pretty much all of them in. I left a couple out, which I think I'm going to give away. But yeah, you can see them all in here. You can see the green ones. You can see my little candy cane one. My favourite ones that are probably going to get the most use are kind of at the front. I have such a big smile on my face. Like, we've literally done one thing and I just couldn't be happier. Now, whilst I'm in the kitchen, as I mentioned, I do have a few bits to show you on the dining table behind me. I am doing a little bit of Instagram work kind of over the next week or so with La Redoute. They are one of my favourite homeware brands. They have really, really lovely seasonal bits. The light shade that I get a lot of questions about online actually is from La Redoute, and the rug that I used to have under the table that sadly doesn't quite fit with the theme anymore but I absolutely loved was also from La Redoute as well. So I've had quite a few of their things in the past, and yeah, I'm putting together like a little style with me like Tablescape Instagram reel with a few bits that I chose off of their website, and I thought because I've barely unboxed any of it, we could do it together. I do have a couple of boxes of super cute little napkin rings. The first style, oh my gosh, the first style is these lovely like antique brass bows. Are they not just absolutely adorable? I love them so much. And then the other ones that I spotted were, oh, they're so nice, were Christmas tree ones in the same sort of material, so the same like lovely antique brassy colour, but I just thought they were so lovely. So that was the napkin rings. The napkins that I ordered haven't come yet, so I can't show you those. I also got this set of pine cones. They've tipped over a bit in the packet, but I thought they would look really, really lovely for kind of styling on the table. I also picked up a new cutlery set. This is a set of 24 and they're kind of like, they're silver, but they're like a warm silver. It's really difficult to describe, but yeah, I got a little 24 pack of cutlery, which I thought was lovely. I've taken this out of the packaging, so I'm going to show you in just a moment. It's from the Sophie Conran range, and it's a collection that she did for Portmeirion, and it is a little gravy boat and stand. How gorgeous is this? So lovely. I mean, you could literally use this as like a side plate, but look at the gravy boat. And then I haven't even opened these. How do we get in? Oh, and then I also got, oh, I love them. I also got a matching set of 4 plates, like dinner plates. How beautifully detailed are these? I love them so much. Can you see like the ridges in them as well? Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. The print is called Mistletoe. So they can go away somewhere super safe. And then I think in both of these, I haven't actually opened them. I'm pretty sure in both of these I've got some glasses, because I thought they could really do with some new drinking glasses, and obviously you would use them for a table setting as well. So, oh my gosh, how do we even get into this? There's so much packaging. So these ones they're like little tumbler glasses, and they've got an absolutely beautiful pattern on them. Can you see here? Isn't it so gorgeous? And then also, I'll try and slide this out. I got a Kilburn and Scott table runner in a super subtle but Christmassy little mistletoe print, and I really love this border as well. So this is going to go on the dining table to set off the tablescape. And then yeah, I got some matching napkins which don't have the red bow, but they have this print on, and they also have like this detail around the edge. So I'm very excited for them to come. Hopefully they do come. Some really, really cute bits. So I'm excited for the rest of the bits to come so that I can get started on that reel and make a really, really lovely tablescape. Oh, there was a garland. There was like a garland thing to go on top of the runner as well. It was like a mistletoe, I think it was a mistletoe and pine cone garland or something. It looked really nice. So yeah, I'll link these bits down below anyway if you guys want to go and have a look, because they are really, really pretty. But anyway, let's go get these bits put away, and then I think it's finally time that we head upstairs and we get a bit of organising done and just, yeah, reset. I say reset the bedroom. It's going to end up looking more messy than tidy because there is a lot of Christmas stuff to come out that we do need to have a sort out. So let's just do it. Okay, this is the current bedroom situation. Jasper has come to join me as well, come to investigate what on earth is going on. So let's start with the autumn stuff. All of the autumn stuff has basically been tidily shoved into this corner of the bedroom, minus the mat that has been put on the floor here. But this is my collection of pumpkins, cushions, everything autumny. So that all needs to go under the bed. I have got some Christmassy bits. So this is my haul from last week that I did, that I didn't put away because I knew that they would be coming straight back out again. And then, gosh, I'm out of breath. Everything kind of in this section is Christmassy. You'll see we've got some cushions over here. I think this is mainly like summery stuff, which I will leave. I think there's some more bits. I can see a little wooden Christmas tree at the back. So yeah, we need to pull all of this out. There is still some more bits in the loft over here. I don't know how much of it is baubles, how much of it is decoration, but I think like the memories will start to come back once I kind of get in the zone and I start pulling bits out and kind of remembering things. So yeah, let's get all of the Christmas bits out. Let's make some space under the bed, put the autumn bits away, and then we will see where we get to. Okay, let's see what we've got. Where do we start? Okay, we are finally done, thank goodness. Now I have to say, yes, this might look like a lot of stuff. I am missing quite a lot of stuff and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to have to wait for James to get back a bit later because he's now gone out for quite a few hours to see if I can find the rest of the stuff, because there are signs that I know I don't have. There are like bigger decorations that I know that I have that I cannot find. So whether they are like pushed all the way to the back of the loft and I just haven't been able to spot them, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this is not everything. However, we can still chat through everything. I've obviously got my stuff from the range. I haven't even taken that out of the bag yet. I've got a couple of wreaths down here. This is the one that goes in the centre of the wall in the living room and I love it so much. It's from Home Bargains. I don't know if they have it again this year. I've got some table bits. I think I'm probably gonna give this runner away. I think I'm gonna give it to Fiona because she's in need of one for her table. I've got my gorgeous rattan bell from Matalan this year. I love this so much and I cannot wait to style that up. I've got my sleigh that I did in the haul the other day, and if I reach, I've also got this gorgeous mistletoe wreath, which is really, really lovely. And I do have a place in the snug room that I like to hang this. It's really gorgeous. I've got my hand towels here. I've got a lovely Cox and Cox doormat, which is just completely hidden by everything. I think that's Matalan. I've got a bunch of stockings. I've got Santa. Oh my gosh. I've got Jasper's little Santa sack, which is just the cutest thing you've ever seen, I believe, in Santa paws. And James and I have got the matching stockings as well, which is super sweet. We've also got initialed stockings. I think these are Matalan. I did some work with Matalan last year, hence why I have so much of their Christmas stuff. But I think these hang on the stairs. And then I've also got this Sophie Allport one, which is absolutely gorgeous. My gosh, what else do we have? I've got my welcome sign, which I'm going to get James to put up this week. I've got a couple of throws and blankets over here. I've got loads and loads of cushion covers, which need to go onto cushions at some point. I've got more cushions at the back. I've got my gonks. I've got my little reindeer. I am going to have to go back through a lot of my content because I cannot remember for the life of me where any of this goes. I know that I put this cushion in the snug room and I think I had that on the bed, but I'm kind of thinking I want this one on the bed this year because it's so nice. But yeah, I can't remember where any of this goes, but I'm going to separate a few bits that I feel like I don't need in the house this year and they can go away. And then, yeah, I need to wait for James to get back so that I can find the rest of the stuff because I have no idea where it's gone. Jasper has absolutely given up on helping me. He was having a little bit of a play with my gingerbread cushion and we had to confiscate it because he put the bow on the gingerbread man's like little bow tie. He put the bow tie in his mouth and was like shaking the gingerbread man. It was quite funny and it was quite cute, but we are not going to learn to play with Mummy's Christmas cushions, are we? Now I am going to go downstairs and have a bit of a rest because I am feeling well and truly exhausted after that. You can still see my tripod behind me. My dad is going to be heading over in, I think, a couple of hours to drop Ronnie off because there are lots of fireworks going on tonight and he's not going to be home. So we have volunteered to be the dog rescuers this evening and we will be having all of the dogs and pretending that the fireworks don't exist because Ronnie gets incredibly scared of them. And I think when he gets here with his partner, they are wanting to go to the range and they were like, oh, you can come with us if you want, you don't have to. And I was thinking, well, I don't need to go to the range, but can I ever turn down an offer to go to the range? And I also, we have a B&M really close by. Sorry, I have a bit of fluff like stuck to my lips somewhere and I don't know where. I think it's because I put lip balm on. Anyway, there's a B&M really close by and there's a couple of bits I want to get. They're really cute snowman marshmallows that I want to find this year and stock up, and there's a couple of other like Christmassy foodie bits that I just and I need to find some treeslets because I've learnt over the last few years that you have to get in there quick because they sell out everywhere and I am completely addicted to them. So yeah, there's a few foodie bits I want to go and find, so I think I might go and do that when they get here. We are back home. I've got two very hungry little doggies eating their dinner on their snuffle mats. Jasper is almost finished. Ronnie's still going. They have a habit, as I'm sure most dogs do, of eating each other's food, so we have to have a stair gate in between us. Are you almost done? Oh wow, I can still see some more in there. Keep going, little one. Anyway, I did pick up a few bits from B&M/The Range, so I thought I would quickly show you. I feel like the lighting in here is probably going to be appalling, but we're going to do our best because at this time of the day, it's 4:45. It is dark, like it's officially happening. So, first of all, I picked up James's advent calendar. I got him a Reese's one. This was in the Range, but they also had it in B&M for exactly the same price. So this was £6.50, and I picked that up for him, so that can go on top of the fridge. This was pretty much all B&M, so I picked up some sticker tags. There's 100 in here, and I thought they looked really sweet. I'll show you up close, hopefully you can see properly. These are so good for presents. I use stickers all the time, like every single year I put stickers on people's presents rather than having to attach tags, and it's just so much easier. But these always sell out, so definitely get them early if you want to get some. These were £1.50. I picked up, Guys, I couldn't find the snowman marshmallows. That is now the second time I've looked, and I don't know if they're selling out, or I don't know if they're not here yet, or I don't know if, I don't know. I just haven't found them, but the last 2 times I've been in there, they have not had the snowman. So I've had to settle for reindeer marshmallows. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them through the, can you kind of see it? If I hold the packet, can you kind of see the reindeer through here? It's not my favourite, but I didn't like the penguins and I didn't really like the Santas. So reindeer it is. And they were £1. I also, my dad spotted this and I couldn't not get it. It was the only one that they had. It was a little Christmas Santa Paws gift bag. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to use this for Jasper's presents or I'm going to use it for James's James's presents from Jasper, but I love it so much. Look at this little Jasper. Oh, it's so cute. I think maybe I'll use it for all of Jasper's presents. Seeing as it says Santa Paws, I just thought it was absolutely adorable. So that was £1. And then the final thing that I got was actually from my grandparents. I decided that I would get them this little hamper box for Christmas. It was £15. It's such good value. It comes with a lovely bow and it's in really nice packaging. And you get, for £15, you get 80 tea bags, a box of shortbread, strawberry jam, oven baked crackers, cheese board chutney, a panettone, vanilla fudge, country veg soup and mint chocolates. If you can kind of see in the picture there, which I thought was amazing. There was a bigger one that they had as well, like a green one. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to get this now because I know that they're going to sell out and I'll go closer to the time and they won't have any left. So yeah, I got that as well. And that was everything that I bought. So I kind of need to get all this stuff put away. I think I'm going to put my marshmallows in the mug cupboard. And now that my dad and Debbie have just left, I think we're going to have to take the pooches out for a stroll now that they've had their dinner because it is getting dark. I don't love walking on my own in the dark, especially with 2 dogs, because it's a little bit of a handful. And obviously I know that the fireworks are probably going to start once it gets pitch black. I'm thinking from like 6:30 onwards, we're probably going to have the fireworks. So I would rather get it done sooner rather than later. So yeah, whether we get the rest of the Christmas decorations out the loft remains to be seen. It depends whether James is up for doing it this evening. Okay, teeny tiny change of plan because I completely forgot James is leaving the house at, I don't even know when he's leaving. When are you leaving the house tomorrow?
5:15.
5:15 to go and play golf. So it's not really going to work getting the decorations out in the morning. And then as soon as he gets home, we are heading out because I actually have a meeting on a Sunday. I have a meeting with a lovely furniture brand. I'm going to their showroom to go and have some discussions with them. I'll show you some bits while I'm there because I think you'll like it. Anyway, we need to go and get the decorations out now. So we are going to head into the cupboard. I've got some washing up, so we need to get the washing put away. And then we're going to head into like the cupboard of doom and search for the rest of these decorations because the more I've thought about it, the more I've realised I am missing like most of my decorations. I thought I had a lot there, but no. I don't think there's anything on the left. I think all of it is on the right behind the baubles and behind the trees. I don't know how we managed to fit that much stuff in there. I'll put that in the pile of stuff that's not needed right now. I think I was really organised last year, and I packed the bauble bags like per tree rather than doing it randomly.
Guess what this is? A Christmas tree.
You wouldn't guess what this is. Oh my gosh, we need to get actual tree storage because look at the state of this. This is not okay.
How many trees? We've got 4 trees.
1, 2, We have
Four
living
trees.
room,
Yeah, there's
guest
four.
room, snug, and kitchen. But the kitchen one I'm probably
There's 4 trees.
gonna change. Let me move this one out the way. Merry Christmas! This is the big one. Oh, I think I'll just shut the door now. Oh my gosh. Is this the big one? Or is that the snug one? What does it say on it? Oregon 7. Oh yeah, this is the living room one. Tree skirt. Not tree skirt, tree mat. Oh, that goes in the window. So cute. No, it goes in the window. Doesn't go in the bin. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, my lantern. This goes in the study. Because we love a bit of red in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to take out. It actually looks like we're like moving house or something. The trees. We love these trees. I think this one's Sophie Allport and I think this one's Amazon. And I love it. I'm gonna link this below because it's so gorgeous. That's where all my decor was. I'm gonna have to stand on the bed. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to try and condense some of this. Hey Jasby. Hey Ron. Hey boys. Who's ready for Christmas? Not James. So I thought this evening, to kind of finish off the day, we could make some really yummy dinner together because I am about to make one of my favourite recipes, one of James's favourite dinners. It's absolutely delicious. You can do it veggie if you want to. You can just not include the meat and it would be just as nice. You can just add like some extra salt. But I am going to make my absolute favourite bacon and mushroom risotto, and it is so delicious and it's actually really easy to make. Everything is cooked in one dish, so I literally have my super heavy casserole dish here. I think it's called a casserole dish, and everything gets made in that. It even cooks in the oven in that, so it's super easy. This is everything that you need. So you need some cider vinegar, you need risotto rice, 175 grams of that. You need some tarragon and some butter for the end, some wild rocket, which you'll use on the top, some garlic, some parmesan, some mushrooms, I need to use these up, some bacon lardons and some chicken stock. Chicken stock paste is better, but it's not the end of the world because you do add some boiling water to it as well. And yeah, plenty of salt and pepper basically. So I am going to get started. I actually have one oh, I forgot something. The other thing that you need right at the start pretty much, which I forgot because it's in the freezer, is some onion as well. I just keep frozen onion in the freezer because I find it so much easier to use. I can just take the bits out that I need. It doesn't make me cry when I'm cutting it. And yeah, it's just really straightforward. So that is officially everything. You need onion as well. Okay, I am super hungry and it does take a little while to cook in the oven. So I am going to get started on chopping everything up. This is my absolute, honestly, favourite thing. This is one of those choppers that you just put everything in and pull the handle and it chops everything. And honestly, it is like a game changer. I'm just going to chop these into quarters and pop them in. We are not the biggest mushroom fans, so this is like game changer for us because we have just as much mushroom in here, but it's really tiny. these are soft, I'm just gonna transfer them to a bowl. And then now that that has had a little while to cook, I am going to add some garlic. I'm cheating. And I've got garlic in here instead. But it's pretty much the same thing. I love garlic, so I'm adding plenty of that. And I'm also going to add the mushroom back in. Then we just need to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add some cider vinegar. There's no real amount that you're supposed to add in, so I kind of just add maybe a tablespoon. Just want to let that evaporate before you then pour everything else in. So I'm just going to stir that for a moment. Then we can pop our risotto rice in. So there's about 175 grams there for 2 people, which makes, I would say, a generous portion. If you're not super hungry, then I would maybe do a bit less, but we are hungry. And I'm just going to add the chicken stock, and then I'm basically just going to let that come to a simmer, and once it's at a simmer, we can close the lid and we can pop it into the oven. Now whilst that's in the oven, I've put a timer on for about 20 minutes. We are going to make the little garnish to go on top. So I've got some pre-washed rocket in there. I use the whole bag because James is absolutely obsessed with this salad that goes on top. He loves it. And then the only thing that you need to add is a bit of oil. Should be enough. And some sugar and spoon. Literally just coat everything without making a mess like I have. I give everything a stir. Now I then add a knob of butter, tarragon, plenty of Parmesan cheese, finished look. How absolutely delicious does that look? I'm biased, but I absolutely love it. I'll go and take this into James. Oh my goodness me, I don't know how I managed to get it all over the worktop, but nothing that can't be cleaned. Okay, I'm just inserting this clip here. It's actually the next day. I'm back in my pajamas. I thought I would just quickly show you everything now that I actually have it. I think I showed you pretty much all of this. I have quite a few trees. Oh my gosh, I have quite a few trees. This one is a Sophie Allport one, so it comes in a lovely little black tub. I can't remember if I keep this inside something or not. I kind of feel like this year I want to get some really nice woven baskets to put these trees in. I usually just put them into a vase or keep them kind of loose on their own, but I actually think they'd look really nice in a basket, so I might have a little bit of a look for that. I found all of my dinnerware, so this is all Matalan from last year. I love these green ones, but also look at these plates. Oh, they're so gorgeous. And these big dinnerware plates as well, aren't they just so beautiful? I found my little lantern that goes in the snug room that I absolutely love. It's super, super cozy. There's more trees back there. This is kind of my bag of like random decor bits, I think most of which go in the living room. That goes in the snug. I've got my... I don't know. I do not know why I was about to say dinosaur. I have absolutely no idea why that just popped into my head. I think I might be going a little bit insane. Reindeer. I have my lovely little wire reindeer. I swear I have more reindeers. It's really strange. I don't seem to have that many. I thought I had absolutely loads. But anyway, my little present from Primark is there. All of my houses are here. My angels are here from Neptune. I absolutely love those. I think I got these from the outlet a few years ago. I've got my little tea light holder, which has a very empty looking tea light inside, so that needs to go. What else do I have in here? I've got my little trees. Oh, I've got my little owl. I feel like he was from the garden centre. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's where I got him. I've got another little reindeer ornament here, which is very fabulous. Got some trees. I've got a lovely star here. There's quite a few bits in here. Oh, I love that. Where, oh where did I get that from? CDS group. I cannot remember where I got that from, but I really like it. Maybe it was B&M. Got my bell in here. Love that. I think that might have been B&M. More trees in there. There's another box over here as well. If I just move, honestly, guys, this is a bit crazy. I've got another box in here. This is definitely from the range. I got it last year, but you can get it again this year because I have seen it. I've got my little reindeer in here. I've got another garland down there, which I think usually goes into the snug room as well because it's lovely and rustic. So yeah, we have plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff. I did also pick something up last night. I was doing a bit of, I don't know, just like Amazon hunting basically. And excuse the state of me, I have just had a bath. And I decided that this year I am officially going to take on some of those like wonderful, magnificent looking tension rod garland hacks. So I went onto Amazon first and I tried to look for some tension rods and I couldn't quite work out the sizing, but they seemed kind of expensive. And then I ended up on the Dunelm website and I actually bought like a 2-meter one for the snug room, I'm hoping, and then another one for like a standard kind of size window. I think for like £8, I want to say, like £8 or £8.50 for the two of them. And one of them was a lovely brown colour as well, so it actually kind of looked like a bit of a branch for a garland to go around. So I'm going to give those a go this year. Who knows if I'll be successful, but I am going to give them a go and I'm very excited to do so. So I need to make sure I have enough like garland greenery to wrap around them. I have got the one that I got from Online Home Shop, which I did say I wasn't sure where I was going to put, so that's an option. I possibly have another one, but I have ordered like a 9-meter long garland just in case, so that if I need to like cut it up and fill bits in, then I can, because obviously I'm hoping to do 2. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. We'll have to see how we get on. I don't think it's going to be delivered until like, I don't think the tension rods are coming till like the 11th of November, so I don't know what date it is or day it is when you're currently watching this, but for me, that is just over a week away. So I will have to wait a little bit. Maybe they can come a bit later, kind of once I've gotten everything else up. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And in the meantime, I'm going to have to try and keep James as calm as possible, because all of this stuff is just crazy. I think I'm gonna like slowly put a few bits up over the course of this week, just so that like mentally I can prepare and I can plan and I can figure out where I'm going to put certain things, or even like which room I'm going to put certain things. And then once it hits the weekend, I will be filming my full like decorate with me, and we can properly like make it look aesthetic, make nice cozy hot chocolates, do it together, talk it through. I haven't been able to get the arrangements done just yet. I just kind of ran out of time, and to be honest, it's reaching that time of year as well where I'm running out of daylight really quickly. So yeah, I haven't managed to do that, but we will put that on the list for next week. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel like we've got lots done. We've spoken about a lot. So much has happened in this vlog, but it's just been so wonderful, and it's such a lovely, cozy, magical feeling, isn't it, now that we are in the midst of November. And yeah, I'm really, really excited for what the next few weeks are going to bring, and the vlogs that are coming up. It's just the best, isn't it? It's the absolute best. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Have an amazing week. Whether you are feeling festive or whether you're not quite there yet, that is totally fine. We all operate at our own pace, and that is okay. And yeah, I will see you very, very soon. See you next week. Bye.